That thing's just loud as fuck. Oh, it is just loud as fuck. Okay, gamers. Let's get the juice turned down. Shoutouts to OJ. Let's get the notification actually sent. Let's close this down and let's game. We're gaming. The PC is back up and running, thankfully. Yeah. I still have it like on its side because I don't know if I did the reapplication of the thermal paste perfectly, but everything's running smoothly. Actually, I guess I could check. Ooh, why are those little tabs different? Maybe that's a Twitch thing that got changed. Yeah. But thankfully it's still up and running. What is the WM? I don't know what the fucking program is called. Oh, this. The lag seems better. Yeah, I don't know if it was also having this problem before. That's the big question of it all, is like, has it always been this way? Yeah, temperature's still good. Yeah. Talk out the person who said, but hell yeah, we love confrontation. We love good, positive confrontation. Also, what up, Moo Man? Protein shake. I'm trying putting my monitors at a different place, but I'm not sure if I'm loving where chat is now. Also, Moo Man, I still gotta refund you for the melee one we didn't play. Oh, you just want to start the day getting your ass whooped? I'm down. And by you, I mean me. And by ass whooped, I mean ass whooped. Yeah. Let me... Pokemon Showdown. Let's see. I remember last time I had trouble remembering if I knew my login. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Okay, do I remember who Saves Untitled is? If I was me, let me definitely not do this on screen. My password would be this? No, but what if it was this? What if it was this, though? Oh, wait, it wouldn't be that. It would be... Would it just be this, maybe? The password you just used was in a data breach. Okay, so it's not that one. I might just have to challenge you on a fresh account. I remembered it last time. Is it really just the most basic version of... Okay, yeah. What up, Grogus? What up, Flash? Okay. I'll send that challenge over. Gen 9? It is password 1. I have to figure out what it was. I remember last time we did this. I knew it. I could figure it out. Dude, I feel like a boomer trying to figure this shit out. Allow random bats. Oh my god, there's so much shit. You gonna do random bats Gen 9? Okay, yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, I am so lost. Am I blind? I am definitely blind. Random bat. Oh, I guess that is current gen. Okay. It's the default. Got it. Oh yeah. Oh, you're so right, Moo Man. I caught it just in time. All right. I do, but I don't keep it up to date, and I'm not good at it. You know what? I'm gonna... What type is this guy? I'm gonna do this. I gotta swing for the fences, because I know Overtail is good. Oh, we're dancing? That's kind of frightening that they're faster, though. I think I should probably grip and rip. Because that is a little scary. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna die. What type is Glaive Rush? Same one I'm doing for the last one of Crystal Kaizo. Yeah, I didn't use one for the Crystal games, but I can definitely do this. Dude, I have... Oh, I should use something like this, the Pump Spear. I don't know, I'm just gonna rip. Okay. Dragon Ice. Do we have anything with... I don't know how fast this guy is. +1. Who would be faster? Oh, dude, Maybe this was all a mistake. Okay, cool. I'm not broke. Grandpa versus grandson. Not Ogre-born. It's not Ogre-born. Probably gonna rip a fighting move. Is that too obvious? Are they gonna try to catch me slacking? Do I know what this... I've seen this guy before. What if I do this? Okay. Ow! This guy's fast, right? What is... I think that was a mistake. I think I've made a mistake. I think... I am so far... Who would have thought adding one additional generation would completely fuck me? I think Overtail's thinking, like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Wait, I'm a genius? Wait, I'm a genius? Wait. I'm cooking. I broke Overtail's ankles. Are they going to sucker punch me? I'm going to do this. Because I think they're either going to swap or sucker punch me. Because the obvious thing for me to do would be quick attack here, but I'm not going to quick attack. Okay, cool. We'll take that. Okay, now they're going to go back into Sneasler. Glysaur. What would Glysaur want to hit me with? I mean, it might have that poison healing item. I'm just cool to rip another. Okay, they're going to waste a turn. I'm going to just get rid of the item. Now, surely Evertad doesn't think I clicked the same move 3 times in a row. No one would ever expect that. Ow. Oh, yeah, it's toxic poison. Okay. Oh, because... Overtail's smart. Because they're like, okay, that's just going to be able to do that. How fast is this guy? I remember it's being fast. Yeah, I should have probably used Facade. I think I might be able to do this. Okay, hear me out. This thing isn't going to have Swords Dance, right? Ankles broken. Okay. I don't think I do that. I feel like I'm expecting a swap here. I think I'm going to U-turn and catch the swap. Would be my guess of what's going on in Overtail's head. That is incorrect. What are they going to hit this guy with? Let's go here. Ooh. Gen 9 save. So, okay, so I see what this set is. This is probably a protect. And of course it's going to have acrobatics to punish me for doing knockoff. I guess I'm playing a bit of a gamble here. Like, if Overtail attacks, I'm kind of fucked. Would be my guess. But I got to swing for the fences. I got to catch Mr. Tail lacking. That's the only way I win here. Overtail's thinking a lot about this turn. This is the thing I always hated on Showdown. When someone takes a while for their turn, I like start second guessing what's going on. I'm like, if Overtail's thinking a lot here. Okay. Hit him with the timer. Oh, we gonna... Do I gamble at a 70% accurate Hurricane? I think I kind of want to ball. I never miss. I never miss. That's why they call me Never Miss. Is going to go into... Okay, Kieran Black. This will hit neutrally, right? What if I just rip this, right? Surely Overtail doesn't have 2 mons with Protect. Okay, that did more than I thought. Okay. Surely we're slower now than a Legendary D-Danced up. Oh? How many times does it hit? Okay. Dragon Ice, that speed tier +1. I'm going to say we probably are faster with the Scarf. Gamble and high jump kick. Oh, we are not faster with the Scarf. Oh, no-y. Oh, no-y. Oh, no-y. I think Overtail has gotten us. I guess I should... Oh, you know what? I should have Terra'd. I should have Terra Steeled. Well, that's an unfortunate one. Ah, but now we got the download. Download complete. Loaded dice. Is it? You think it is loaded dice, Kieran Black? Nah, I think Overtail's just lucky. We survive? It's not over just yet? Some Ogre Pawn and this guy needs to clutch it out? Guess we go click dry deck. Para? Freeze? Something? Okay. Yeah. Okay. What the hell is this Terralastalization thing going on? What is a Terralastalization? I don't know nothing about that. Uh-oh. The only way I get bailed out here is this does enough damage to kill. I think we do click this, right? Okay, it does protect because of that. How much did we do last time? 31%? Higher chance for a crit. I guess we got to get bailed out by a crit. Ah, we did not get bailed out by a crit. Ah, I should have synthesis when they protect it. Well, GG Overtail. If I was to lose to anybody, I'm glad it's the Random Bats Goat. Where's your sub? Let's give this motherfucker a sub. Why no music? Oh, because I turned it down on the thing. That's why I was like, why? There we go. GG's Overtail. That was fun. That's my next video idea, is getting #1 on the Rand Bats. It made you look good in front of Noah. I'm glad to help out. I'm glad to help out with the relationship. You're welcome. That'll be 1 sub. No, that's fun. Oh, let me do that while I have it on my mind, Mooman. Let me redeem you. Mark is complete. Mark is complete. Did 5th Coffee and I do this? I forget if Coffee and I did this. I have to ask them. I'm gonna reject this one. Did I owe you 2 or 1, Mooman? I think I owe you 1. Damn. I gotta like actually clear these out. It's just so annoying that mark them as complete. I also, Flash, if you're still here, I still owe you a tier list. We got to do that at some point. I had it like saved on my bookmarks bar for so long, just like, hey asshole, you had promised to do this. You promised. All right, gamers. We are now in. I guess we're playing Pokédoko. We're doing 0 fights today. But we're now in Monkey Completely Online mode. We have lost a lot of goons, but hopefully we can pop off. All right. Fairy, no Evo line. Fairy Galar. Ghost. All right. Paldea Ghost is going to be Ghoul. All right. Paldea Dragon is going to be... What of the new Pokemon are dragons? Aren't both of the new guys? Is Koraidon? Cool. Yeah. Dragon with no evolution line. We could go for any sort of legendary. Let's go Dialga. I think maybe Dialga might not be as popular. Correct. Dragon Galar. Sword and Shield Dragon. Is there ones besides the legendaries? Was there a pseudo dragon from Gen 8? We'll circle back to this. Ghost Galar. Ghost Galar. Fairy from this is Screamtail? Cool. All right. Weird. This is the first time ever that I think I've cleaned out a Paldea first. A ghost with no evolution line. I mean, we could just go right down this line and go Giratina, if I can spell it. Cool. Fairy with no evolution line. One-off fairy. And a fairy from Galar. Who is a fairy at it? Gen 8. Galar is really the thing. I think I know more Paldea than Galar, which is very funny to say. Infernape's absolutely going to pop off. Okay, dragons from Galar. Dragons from Galar. Ghosts from Galar. Sinisty? Okay, dragons from Galar. There's all the weird fossils, but I'm trying to remember if the Jaw Man is part dragon. I think he is. Mr. Fish? I mean, Draco Fish. You think, yeah, okay. Fairy, no evolution line. Fairy Galar. Fairy, Xerneas. Okay, now Fairy Galar. Fairy Galar. Oh, man. That's tough. Okay, let me think. Is Alcremie new to the gen? I want to say yes. Oh, dude, wow. This might be the one I feel most proud of getting. I didn't need any hints, and it was so many weird Pokemon. Wow. I'm kind of sick with it. Me when I get, like, basic answers that anyone else would have gotten as Unk, I'm pretty proud of that one. All right. How do we deal with Golem Duck? I got to get back into the mindset of playing this godforsaken game. Oh, Lilganth. Finally, Lilganth moment. Even though I bet... Oh, yeah, Togedemaru could also do this. But let's give Lilganth some love. This is Golduck. Dugong. Swana. Don't you Swana. Wanafana. Yeah. I think I'm maybe going to put my monitors back to the way they were. I have the one vertical, so chat would be lower, because I felt I was like... I didn't like where it was, but I think this is worse. We're going to lead with Lily. They need no sort of boosting item. They're going to outspeed 1-tap. Then this is showing outspeed 1-tap. Getting outsped and getting 1-tapped. And same thing here. So this is always going to be Hurricane. Kind of want to smoke gang. How you with... I thought you were off the smoking for a little bit. I guess you're back on it? or trying to cut down. Dude, it's like I haven't played this game in a while. I don't remember who my Pokemon are. Also, this is Bright Powder, which I don't love. Still off it, but feel the urge. I feel that. Where are our moves? Where's our Shockwave that always hits? This freaks me out for the... I mean, we could just not miss Zing Zap. None of these Pokemon... Do we have Shockwave? Oh shit, I didn't plug in my controller. What the Sigma? Does she usually not smoke? Or you're just like, but that's what I do. We both can't do that. You'll lose my fun personality quirk. I can't plug in a USB to save my fucking life. Okay, we're back. She usually only smoked with me, then Crow smoked in my shed. That's the Moon Man difference. That is the Moon Man difference right there. Be like, You are the gateway drug. I'm just getting all my wires untangled. Alright. We're going to check if we have the Shockwave TM. I forget if that's the thing that, what's his name gives to you. We do have the Shockwave TM. The question is, I don't think we really have a mod to give it to. Oh my god. Just don't have a heart attack forehead. Any other moves that don't miss? I mean, obviously, Shockwave is the best thing here. Let's see who learns it. I have a feeling Glock learns it, but I don't know if Glock could take the prerequisite hits. I have a feeling Pidgeot learns it. The Heart Defenders. A lot of fucking mons learn Shockwave. Damn, I miss Pikachu on this run. I wish we still had Pika Pika. But I mean, we have Togedemaru, so beggars can't be choosers. We hit the guy. Okay, so it is looking like we really don't have a, besides Togedemaru, we really don't have a great learner of it, and Togedemaru doesn't have the fucking slots for it. Can we look for moves that don't miss? Does not check. If I type in accuracy... Because, I mean, of course we could just ball. Hydro Pump could miss. Zing Zap can just kill. We come in on a Hurricane and we just, like, don't miss. But then what's the real big problem is what's the backup plan, right? I guess Whaler can hit 2 Aurora Beams, right? Waren's not, like, insanely afraid of this guy. They could even, like, hit it with an Icy Wind, too, and slow it down. Okay, I think I'm cool going, like, Togedemaru gives it the first try. Because I imagine the rest of the team here is going to be able to take care of it fairly easily. And I don't think we're going to find a clean guy who never misses moves angle. Oh man, I forgot we have access to Tailwind now. That's so sick. I love Tailwind. So we'll go Tuggy with a Persum. Yeah, maybe Hurricane just misses too. And then Whalern also with a Persum. But we're praying it's just like Togedemaru comes in here. Doesn't miss Zing Zap kills. That would bait in. Outspeed one taps. Outspeed doesn't get one tapped. So this would probably be, unless this is like, nah, this would never be this. It's always going to be Kingdra. Woodfall Double Edge Breaking Swipe. I mean, you seem pretty decent into that. Woodfall Double Edge Breaking Swipe. You don't evolve yet, or are we delaying you? Oh, it's the item. Your shell armor, but you really don't do too much damage back. I mean, we could give you... Now, if we give you Ice Punch, we don't get that back. What about Meganium, actually? Yeah, this is kind of the exact sort of shit Meganium likes. The only problem is we can't synthesis this cleanly back up because of the rain it's probably going to set up. So that'll cut our healing a little bit. What are you baiting? Always Double Edge? Yeah. So I think Meganium's a good place to start here. Do we bring Seadra? No, it's going to be faster in the rain. Oh, we're Poison. Are we actually Poison Point? Or is that one of those weird import bullshit? Now we are actually Poison Point. How come these are the fights we're like up levels for and this still doesn't look great? I mean, we could growl it too. I think it really depends on if we're taking on rain as soon as we swap, right? And also like how healthy Togedemaru still is. Yeah. That would be heartbreaking. We finally get back after a couple days off and we just like lose on the first fight because we get gig unlucky. Yeah. Kingler seems like a bring. Yeah, just because we know they're going to be able to take these hits. This is going to be like Mega with a Citrus. We get a lot more healing back now too. King with a Citrus. And then, do we have anyone who wins this 1v1 against Dugong? What are you baiting against this, by the way? This Double Edge? I mean, we could also kill rain turns. Like, it's going to depend on so many factors. Like, this is definitely going to be a figure that shit out moment. But say Meganium, I don't think it's likely Meganium's in for this 1v1. So then, say it's like this guy. They have to take 2 Double Edges? I don't know about that, actually. Do you have Mon who loves taking Double Edge? Is still, I mean, you're our only normal resist. Across the board, I don't love this plan. It's not like Logith can come in on something easily, right? Ugh. Okay, this fight actually looks kind of tough, which is really sad. Well, it looks like him on top's good coming in on everything here. They could come in and kill a turn. They wouldn't be dead Double H. They could like come in, fake out. Intimidate would be good as well. That might be the move before going into at least this guy. Yeah. Okay, I think this is going to be our plan. Yeah, and depending on the weather situation is going to be who and what can contribute here. Bug gem. Whack as fuck. Yeah. Okay. I think this is our squad and we dance. This is going to have to kind of be how it's going to be for a little bit. We don't get another Pokemon besides Altering Cave. And I know there's tons of fights on the way here that Ape is really good on, but this is unfortunately not one of them. We're going to need a little bit of a carry from the non-goons here. Go get the Altering Cave. Well, we can't. The Altering Cave is like a bunch of fights after. The only one available we still have, I guess we do technically have that water, the water north of Bustboro that we've delayed, that we could go grab. But that's another thing where it's like, that's likely not going to do shit for us. Yeah. Because in a perfect world, we want to delay that till we can surf for that encounter. But it's one of those things, it's the same, yeah, it's the same thing where like, the amount we would gain by getting that is so little. Oh, God. And the amount, like, we're playing a little bit fast and loose with that one. Where I'm thinking it's just, like, the best thing for us to get a run that wins is to delay that. Especially for the fact that what we get from that is really kind of dog shit. Most of the time. Most of the time it's just, like, Huntail and it's GG go next kind of thing. Where it's like that encounter doesn't matter for shit. Oh, here's the Aspire Berries. And that's more citrus. Cool. Alright. Let's see if Dale's Old Pale Ale has anything fun for us. Does lead have any priority moves? The slideshow? Yeah. Only a little bit longer, Moo Man. Only a little bit longer, then we won't have the horrible connection. Is there a world where we just leave with Togedemaru instead? I think we stick with this. The plan is good. Are you on Rival or are you on Pass? We just beat Watson. I'm not quite sure what you're asking yet, but we just beat Watson, so we're, like, starting that split. Yeah. So that's going to kill this. This is going to bring in Swanna. Best world is Swanna misses Hurricane into Swanna misses Hydro Pump. That's what we want to see happen. It hits Hurricane. Of course it does. I don't believe that makes contact. That's what we have the Persim for. Alright. Then we just need to not get fucked over by Bright Powder. It's just that simple. Hydro Pump misses. Good start. We get another chance in case we miss. Okay, everybody's missing. One more try. They miss. Okay, what an exciting turn of Pokemon. What an incredibly exciting turn of Pokemon. That's great for us, though. Alright, this is going to be Kingdra. Kingdra is going to click. We're faster. Does Waterfall crit kill us? 78, it does not. So this is likely, I think, Rain Dance here. I think I'm going to go Zing Zap. Maybe we even get the flinch, too. Or a crit. Oh, my God. This guy, do not give a mouse a cookie. Do not give a mouse a cookie. Holy moly. All right. This is probably Ice Shard, if I'm not mistaken. Does Crit Hydro Pump kill us? Nah, it does not. Guys, I think this Togedemaru guy is pretty good in this game. Yeah, I think this Togedemaru guy might be kind of alright. Cool. When they hit the range. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's going to be another Ice Shard here. Monstrous. Monstrous performance from Cookie on that one. Damn. Remember we were scared about that fight? All we need to do is have our rival miss and hit a million times. Cool. All right. Next up is the fight after that, which hopefully is a whole hell of a lot easier. I think this might be one we can just steamroll. Nope, I muted the wrong thing. Let's mute that. Cool. All right, gamers. Yeah, cooking more like cooking. Yes, sir. All right, so I don't know if Monkey can lead and kill here. Nah. I mean, this time, I think last one we used our good pal, Obstagoon. So I think we're going to have to do this. My desktop background old-fashioned. I still have not changed it from the default. Because I don't get distracted by it. That's like the thing. I'm very like minimal with my designs on stuff. Like I want it to be as non-intrusive as possible. So I just like don't think about it. Don't even consider it existing. It serves zero purpose. An old-fashioned, Jesus Christ. I guess we can just go Krabby X's or X's, right? That seems pretty cool with me. Chime. Golly gee. Chime time. Giraffe. Swoobat. Cool. So we lead with the Kingler, who's going to get a crit here and own this guy. The old rub and tug. Golly gee, move, man. Gets outsped, probably one taps, gets outsped. This is like stored power bullshit. You don't care about boost. That's your whole thing, right? How does Oblivious work? Okay, it's not that way at all. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Own tempo's not it. Yeah. Cannot be infatuated or taunted. And also, they don't get intimidated. There's like 4,000 abilities in Runabun that just like, yeah, you don't get intimidated. Sadonathan moment. Actually, it might just be this guy, right? Wait, the save untitled one? I gotta start posting to the IG again. The gram. It's that old thing, like, even on apps where you're like, oh, I say that you shouldn't look at things you're doing on other apps. They don't care. I think it's this. Oh, I don't even have StreamerBot open. What the fuck am I doing? I fell off. Oh, oof. Yeah, that's even worse. Well, I guess I have those pretty unconnected. I don't really give a shit. Now this works. One day flash. Okay, what do I have it named as? Whatever, who cares? I haven't been posting there in fucking weeks. X's are... Oh, this is Focus Sash. We're gonna have to hit it twice anyways. Simple is like doubling the stat boost. As long as 2 Ice Shards kill this, not dead to crits. Yeah, this is always Mamo with a Citrus. Like if they boost, we're fine. That'll come and kill this. And then Giraffe with no gigs. Vine Boom Sound. Hyper Voice, all this. Oh, yeah. Can you play Wonderwall? No. Blocked and reported. And yeah, it looks like just every Pokemon we've ever had wins this 1v1. Maybe we'll bring one of our 70 fake Outmons. Oh, I guess we have to be wary of the Hypnosis. Yeah. We'll go like Tuggy Chesto. I think, honestly, the safest thing might be Infernape Chesto. Oh, it is Inner Focus, so it can't get flinched. Ah, that's still fine here. Stash is untitled. Yeah. If you say to the officer, like, you go to the party and someone's playing Wonderwall on guitar, if you say to the officer, like, that's what happened, they'd be like, I got you. The cop would be like, yeah, that's pretty true. These are special moves? Okay. Yeah, might even just try to sleep us right from the jump. I think Togedemaru should be able to do this, no problem. What about Donphin, actually? Donphin really doesn't like Hyper Voice, but they can Ice Shard it. I can go Staraptor as well. I think, like, regardless, we're going to be fine here. Yeah. I don't need to spend more time than I need to. Hello? Oh, Numlock's off on this. I was like, why can't I change my shit? Yeah. But that's sort of the thing that happens. I guess less so when I was in a band at home, because more of that is just kind of like going along with the flow. Because it's less my project, and I feel like I'm more a part in that. Whereas, like, I haven't really been doing solo stuff for a while because, like, my main focus has been creatively, if you can even call that, on the YouTube stuff. Because I feel like it's detrimental to both if you just go gung-ho, if you don't go gung-ho into one of them. I love Pickles as much as the next guy, but I would not want a candle that smells like it. I don't know what I just did there. That's why I stumbled for a second. I was like, what series of buttons did I click to have that interaction? I think there should all be Chestos in the back. Speaking of things that'll make you want to slam your head in the wall, I've been playing more TFT, which has been surprisingly fun. So I talked about in the Discord, if you don't know or not keeping up in the Discord, my motherboard shorted out, which is why I didn't stream yesterday, and my computer got fucky, so I had to like restart it and like reapply everything. And then I didn't realize I needed to reapply the thermal paste, so I started it up, played a game of TFT, and it was like 10 FPS. I was like, what have I done so horribly wrong besides play TFT to deserve this? And then I found out like it was overheating. But my biggest claim to fame / I've played too much TFT is I won the game playing at fucking 10 FPS. Maybe that more says about the game than me, that you don't really need any dexterity and basic understanding to win. I'm going to click X Scissor, and we're going to kill this guy because we're going to get the crit. KO Crab disappoints me. Ouch. A candle that smells like Big Mac sauce. I forget where I was going with that tangent. Oh, yeah, but I've been playing more TFT because I know the new set is close-ish. And I might try to get into that little box bootcamp thing. Maybe I have enough of a stream audience that it'll let me in. And then I'll use that cash to play more Run and Bun. Alright, so this is always going to be Hyperbole Voice. It always kills. I'm going to go into Tugging My Morrow on that. What I think we want to see here is Hyper Voice. Don't think that makes contact. Ouch. Are we dead to crit foul play now? We are not dead to crit foul play. Okay, so what we just want to see here is Iron Head. Well, it can't flinch the Iron Head. We want to see just Hypnosis here. Hypnosis would be great. Ouchie. That does make contact. It doesn't have any priority moves. We are faster. Cool. And this is probably good, too, to Swoobat see that it's dead. Or, no, it doesn't see a killing move. So this is going to be extra sensory. We're going to go into mammoth swine. I guess we'd prefer that over clam mind. Yeah. This thing has a sash. We're going to go shard, and kill it. TFT is the nice trap at the end of the house. Night trap house at the end of the block, while League is the one boarded up windows, competitor flankers, drug around the banister, the rotting porch. Well, I feel like it's more... I would give it more of an analogy that evokes like a gateway drug, because you're like, oh, I already have the client. Like, I might as well play a game of League of Legends if I'm just here playing TFT. They just need to make it a separate client so I never, ever get the urge to play League again. Well, it's less my urge, more like my friends being like, oh, we'll just play 1 ARAM. It'll be fine. It's just 1 ARAM. 1 ARAM won't cause you the relapse. 2 days later, I'm grinding League. That would be the funniest thing to happen. I go to Australia, I get addicted to League of Legends, and I just spend it grinding, playing on like 200 ping connections to US West servers. Nah, actually, I'm gonna grind on like the Chinese or Korean servers. I'm actually gonna come back and be the League GOAT. True. Arcane has done more damage to our society than any other Netflix series possible because of how many people it convinced League of Legends was a normal thing to enjoy. Absolutely devastating effects to our society. Generations. I would love to see the birth rate. Like, it's already going down, but it spikes even more after Arcane releases with the amount of people playing League now. Okay, let's look for more fights. We haven't gotten to use the monkey in 2 fights, and it makes me sad. Hopefully this will be the start of it. Arcane is 9/11 per game. Wow. This is the kind of shit I miss when I don't stream. Holy moly. That's kind of based. That's going to be like the future isn't a Matrix-style apocalypse. It's like everyone's in those headsets thinking they're in a virtual world, but they're just queued up in League of Legends. That is the nightmare. It'd be cool if they made it at least fun. Like, we're all just in our own Animal Crossing world. We wake up, catch a bunch of fishes, and then we go to bed. That's the dream. It's just living on a farm without any of the hard work. Do we have anyone else who leads and owns this? I feel that this guy's probably pretty fast. I forget that Togedemaru is like decently fast. I also have Star Raptor do this. TBBT? What's TBBT? I'm fearful I've set myself up for a punchline. The Big Bang Theory. Ah, yeah. Bazonger. Yeah, so true. I was a jock, so I felt left alone. Yeah. I will continue to say that bullying needs to be brought back. Well, it's the lighthearted. This is only half a bit. This is completely a bit. The bullying before the internet was confined to school. You could go home and then you wouldn't be getting bullied. But now it is abysmal. You're getting bullied from every angle. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to go queue up for League of Legends to escape my suffering. And then you get called a beep McBeeperson by the guy after you die once from getting quad ganked up top. You just can't escape. Let's see. Who do we want to... I mean, we could probably use Star Raptor later if we can beta Shadow Snake here. Big Bang Theory. Let's just lead with the ape. Cyberbullying is so funny. Dude, I'm so glad I grew up at the time I did where, like, early internet, but it wasn't as painfully detrimental. Like growing up with like ChatGPT, that sucks, dude. Like having the excuse to just be like, oh, I don't want to do this, and I could just have the robot do it. I wouldn't have learned shit. Like, dude, I'd be fucked right now. Or something I heard about recently, like a lot of schools swapped how they taught reading, and instead of making it like phonics where you like memorize sounds and you're able to identify new words, it's just like about rote memorization of words. So when kids are introduced to a new word, they're just like, what the fuck is going on? Me, instead, I learned to read by playing Pokemon. Much better way. Anyways, we're going to click overheat and burn this guy to the ground. That will bait in slower out damages, slower out damages, slower out damages. Will it slow kill over light screen? Yeah. Yeah. Arcane is cocaine. League is the one drug that shady dude in the alleyway with the most weathered, unfitting clothes that leaves science bewildered and would invert your diaphragm upon making contact with that shit. Yeah, League is just drank. You're so right. We don't have anything that would be immune to this shit. Just describe meth. Okay, what is the Zatu killer? I mean, we could punch the screens. How unafraid are you of this? Yeah, I think the annoyance here is just this getting screen set up, right? I don't think... I mean, the bird can also set this up. What is bird bait? Why is Pidgeotto so slow? Oh, it's down speed. Down speed, 0 speed. This is literally the slowest the Pidgeot can be. Give me those methamphetamines. Jesse, we have to make memes. Was outspeed gets out damaged. They outspeed, but we out damage. We outspeed and out damage. We outspeed an Oko. So this would bring in Gyatso. This thing is always setting up screens, ain't it? Well, it's setting up light screen. Like, if we can have everything in the back do physical damage, then it doesn't matter. I mean, we could go... Could we do kill with dual wing beat? This brings in this guy likely hitting light screen. We tailwind. I hate that this fight is actually causing pause for thought. This is not going as quickly as one thought it might. Ow. No, you're fine. I mean, if we... Oh, wait. Oh, this is with Tailwind. Yeah. Pause for thoughts. I love that, Charity. Yeah, you're in. Automod. Automod, you gotta know Munch is rolling through. Munch, how you feel about the NBA Finals? I heard it would have been a great game if what's-his-name didn't get injured, but it still looked like it came down to the fucking wire. That does suck. Yeah. Dude, that's gotta be heartbreaking. Like, literally, the last game of the season on the biggest stage and you get hurt. Like, that is... That has to destroy your mental. That is rough. And I guess it's one thing if they still would have won, but that fucking sucks, dude. Yeah. That's heartbreaking. Do you think this is a broader sign of just like the seasons being so long and people getting more injured? It seems like a thing across the sport. / people have got to stop giving people shit about players sitting out for games. Honestly, it feels just like across the board, sports should probably be playing less games. But I know no network, no organization is ever going to do that because it's going to cut into the money. Yeah. Like there's so many stories of like the NFL, the NBA, I guess less so the MLB because games are slower, less intensive. You know, they do play a fuck ton of games. I was watching a video recently about the NHL too that there's like people constantly on uppers and like painkillers and stuff, and it used to be a whole hell of a lot worse. Yeah. Exactly. Like people like to give them shit, be like, oh, you're getting paid money to play basketball, but like, come on. Like, you don't want to see these people get hurt. And especially they're like, with all this modern medicine and all the crazy shit players can do to be healthy still, and people are still getting hurt with frequent regularity. I know you can't avoid it, but still, yeah. 72 games is crazy, yeah. Grilled with my bonus kid, had a couple with the boys, watched the game. Yeah. It sucks. Yeah. It really, I mean, again, the villain always comes out of is making money at the end because all the players would want less games. I think viewers would probably enjoy less games because you can get more healthy players playing in more games that are high stakes. Like, less games. I still don't fucking understand why the MLB, I guess the logic behind it is that baseball is such a crazy game with so many factors that you need a bunch of games to lower the sample size. But I'm not watching. How many fucking games do MLB play? They play like 100-something games. I'm not watching all that shit. Yeah, most NFL players are doped up. Yeah, exactly. Like, shit's crazy. I would like one high-stakes game. It's just too much. It's too much, man. It's too much shit to watch. Anyways, we're playing Pokemon. I wanted to see light screen odds. So it's +7. So it's +7 for this guy. Let's double check this. Yeah. Yeah, it really, I think the solution is have them play less games. Like, that is literally the easiest solution, but it's just never going to happen because the profit motive. Because the profit motive, like, stadium owners are not going to be like, no, we're going to play more games. Like, fuck that. They make money from concessions and people coming in. Pay-per-view companies aren't going to want that because people are paying for their packages and they're going to be paying for less games and they're not going to do it. Like, no one who has the ability to make these changes is going to make the changes. It would take like a player strike. It would probably take like a full player strike to do that, would be my guess. Yeah, the NFL added extra. Yeah, it's stupid because like they know they're going to make more money by having more games. Like, it's dumb. Or maybe, like, I think the NFL, maybe they could have a solution of adding another bye week. Like, every team gets 2 bye weeks. Maybe that would help. Or I guess something similar in the NBA. But, yeah. Let's see. So we actually have to do this fight instead of talking about the state of sports. Even though I feel like it's like, I don't even follow sports. I think this gets me riled up because I think it's dumb. We'll call it up onto NCAA tournament, mocks, regular season, NBA. Yeah. I do also wish, too, that leagues would experiment with different playoff structures or, like, mid-season tournaments or stuff like that. Like, so many things are just so deeply ingrained that they don't do anything. Or even something like that, like a mid-season tournament where, like, there's a big style thing in the middle of the season. One of the teams gets, like, a 2-round playoff bye or some shit like that. I don't know. They need to experiment more. There's just so much stuff that it's cool that these sports have been around for so long, that they're so ingrained and there's so much tradition. But new stuff would be cool. Or something like a relegation. But a lot of the things can't be changed because either money or like something like relegation where like if you fucking lose a bunch of years, you're going to be kicked out. No NFL owner is going to sign on to that. The Browns are never signing on to that shit. Anyways, so Star Raptor, we're going to lead with... What would we take from Venomoth? Or, I mean, we could go... Could we go Togedemaru into this? Maybe we go... I think the plan is actually just like Star Raptor, dual wing beat lead, and then it's gonna... Let's check this one more time. Outspeed, out damage, outspeed Oko, and then this is... They're faster. Damn, I'm missing my Gigafast. NBA's dog shit retention reviewers. They added a mid-season tournament last year. They get bonus for supporting posters. Play extra 6 games. They make it to the tournament. Give you. Yeah, exactly. Like, if they're going to add the mid-season tournament, they need to properly set up the incentives so players are incentivized to do that. Or give them breaks. Or, like, everyone gets a break after the mid-season tournament. Or some shit like that. It's dumb. It's dumb. Not to... fucking backseat quarterback the NBA owners, but fuck them. Okay, wait. So actually, this is never gonna be. We have no special moves, so this likely won't be light screen. Is it the same shit here? Yeah. What does Infernate bait in? Adam Silver's ass. Yeah. Yeah, the money incentive is not what players want. Players, it's like the short-term gain for the long-term. Like, if they are able to play for another couple of years, that's going to be way more than the $250 they would get from the tournament. Yeah. Should be a game suspension. I'm going to stop this shit real quick. Yeah, free throw merchants. Okay, what's the... as a very casual NBA fan, what's the whole merchant meme? I've been seeing the whole merchant thing. Stephen Merchant out here talking about the NBA. What's going on? I don't think I get it. Embiid should trust this process. Pants grab. Yeah, it's finding them for stupid shit like that too. Excessive celebration. That's the shit that makes the game fun. What's the Joe Buck clip where he's like, "What an obscene display." And it's from fucking Ocho Cinco. Oh, they're selling flops with it. Oh, because they're selling them. They're merchants because they're selling them. I got it. Us Nuzlockers need a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do for this fight, man. I mean, I could, like, Tailwind turn 1 and then kill turn 2. If Tailwind is up, we're baiting... does Silk Scarf give us a different bait here? Silk Scarf would bait in Grumpy. Oh, this also has that. Wait, I can give this guy Brick Break / they already have it. You have Brick Break. I hate that these fights are actually kind of giving us trouble. I was told that once I have Infernape, the game gets easier. I mean, literally the next fight, Infernape solos themselves, so I can forgive that. But it's just like the weird screen 50-50. I think it really is just dealing with Gyatu. Gyatu is the guy. If we can find some way to slow this down. I don't know why you sacrifice a go to Allah, then teabag an electric kettle after a touchdown. Yeah. But with something like that, it should be like, the ref should be like, yo, do their job and be like, hey, like, pick this shit up. Like, you can have fun, but like, we need to get the game going. Which I think would be totally fair. Just being like, yo, dog, pick that shit up. Okay, so what's our biggest problem here is dealing with screens, right? When you get a monkey, you get a monkey. So true. So brave of you to say. So we can always like dual wing beat, tailwind. I guess we get fucked if it's like exactly extrasensory flints. Maybe I think this is probably the plan here, right? We lead with this. We click dual wing beat. This is gonna bait in. We do want to bait in Gyatu. Yeah. I guess Citrus. We try to not get flinched. It shouldn't set up light. Well, it's base to set up light screen because we don't have a move for it. Yeah. Yeah. Diving to the ground, still going for more. Yeah. Yeah, they're really, but I think there's a better way to do it than just like immediately penalizing them for that. There has to be like, and I guess it's the clarity of rules and the differences between the refs is kind of the thing that makes it kind of fucked. It's another thing too, I think, because I saw a clip last week of like a terribly called, some pitcher was going to have a perfect inning and got a terribly called strike to fuck it up, or non-strike. I don't know why there's not like a challenge system, or there's not like a, I know they have the robo pitch counter thing, but that should be more relied on. Like that is we don't need to stay so deeply ingrained in tradition on that shit. Okay. So this will be this, then this into the Gyatu. Gyatu is going to take one extra sensory. Tailwind's going to be up. They're going to kill back with Zing Zap. Then slower Okos most likely. Yeah. This is likely Focus Blast on them coming in. That would be Tailwind, turn 2 is a kill. So 1, they set it up against Xatu. 2, they go into Togedemaru. 3, they kill with Togedemaru. The last turn would just be the swap. So we would need to be factoring this in based on them being faster. It might even set up Reflect too. Be Focus Blast, Grumpig, Gluttony. What's Salic? Is Salic like jumping? Salic's speed. Yeah. Hate umps in baseball too. Fucking egomaniac sucks. But I got thrown out of jogging line. Yeah. Yeah. They seems a little soft sometimes, and even though I feel like that kind of phrasing and maybe a discussion gets a little overblown, but there's so much bullshit like that where it's just like, bro, get over it. Get over it, brother. Looks like this is like a pretty clean matchup. I don't think we're gonna have anything that like murks this guy. Yeah, I think Meganium can do this pretty safely. We just got to be wary of like reflect turns and shit like that. I mean, this is also cool because we can like stall out. Like Meganium's a good bring to stall out screens and shit. I think we're probably going to be taking a Focus Blast coming in. I think I'd probably go with Lepa here in case we need to stall out screens. And then if this is Gallade coming in on this, Meganium can also stall this shit out. Jesus Christ. Clear ball was a strike? Yeah. Yeah. That's the kind of thing where you're like, bro, you're pushing it a little bit. I'm not going to throw you out, but like, remember what the rules are here. I'm your boss. Let's see. Who do we want to bring for the backup here? We want mons that can waste time. Kingler is definitely a good consideration for wasting time. If we had anyone, I don't think we're going to have anyone who just like naturally beats Shadow Sneak, right? Dawn Fan's great for wasting time / swapping in on random moves. Last up on our wasting time endeavor, Drain Punch is a fuck ton to them. So it's gonna go Dual Wing Beat, then Tailwind up on this guy, and then that'll kill that. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. What is the like mon we are fearful of? I mean, Heat Wave swaps we can do pretty fine here. Maybe it is just Whalern, right? Do we have Monsoon? We don't really have anyone who loves coming in on punching stuff. I mean, I guess him. Gotta remember that's inner focus too. Yeah. I mean, he's cool with coming in on punching. I think we go Whalern at the end, and I think we should be able to do this. It's going to get a little hairy potentially with screens because we don't really know what's going to go up with them. But we're going to just run in and see what happens. Maybe these fights are going slow because last time these went so fast because I was so open to balling. Now I'm like, oh. But I actually kind of want to win. I just kind of have backed myself into the corner with the prophecy, right? Saying that we're going to win on the round we hit Togedemaru. Okay, let's go. Lep on that. Bag. Nah, we need citruses on all these except Meganium. So citrus on that guy. Citrus on this guy. Yeah. Citrus on that guy, and we should be chilling. Okay. Yeah, but I know at least the fight after this one, we get Infernape solos it themselves, like no exaggeration, they kill all four, which rules. Fight after that, we'll see. I don't think we quite get to Cycling Rival today. The Cycling Rivals probably our tomorrow problem. Did we get our bike already? I don't think we did. But we're still making good progress. It always takes one stream too after you've been off for a couple days to get back into it. I don't want the mock bike actually. Yeah, not that we're going to get to the point where we can use the acro bike today to jump over shit, but I don't think we need the mock bike to get shit for a long, long while. All right, let's register that John too. Bum, 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 bum. Hell yeah. Dude, I edited that so long ago and wrote that so long ago and of course played it so long ago. I forget how Tabitha and Maxie go. I think I used a scale to put a punch on Meganium. That's what I'm remembering from this. All right. Shit could go really poorly. Let's see what happens. We just have the good Pokemon. All right, we begin as a gamer. Yada yada, intimidate. We know what happens here. Dual Wing Beat. Oh, it's a speed tie? Oh, that's really bad. I hate this stupid slow Staraptor. Well, that's already off to a terrible start. Okay, let's figure out what's happening here. We're all out of whack. All right, this is Power Gem. Why did it bring in Grumpig? Power Gem shouldn't see a kill here. Yeah, Gardevoir is amazing. I'm sad I didn't get it on more runs. Power Gem. Maybe it's trying to set up Reflect as well. I think this is going to be a Meganium angle. Okay, Reflect. Okay. That's Reflect turn 1. We're going to go Poison Powder. We're going to hit, because of course we're the GOAT. That was Reflect turn 1. This is Reflect turn 2. Focus Blast, of course it hits. That drops something? In what year does that drop things? I guess I'm learning today, I guess. Reflect turn 3. This is Focus Blast or Extrasensory. I don't love the drop, right? We can go into OnlyFans. For turn 3, that one misses, of course. Reflect turn 3. Knockoff won't. Where's Reflect? We might be able to kill this right as Reflect dies, right? So this is going to be Extrasensory or Focus Blast. We'd love to not get flinched. That did a hell of a lot. That gets rid of the Salic. Maybe after Poison, Ice Shard kills? Ice Shard does 9 through the Reflect. What is max Extrasensory? Does 55? I mean, if it doesn't kill, we still pick it up the turn after, right? Pick it up, pick it up. I think there's still going to be Ice Shard. And we pray for the pickup. And this should be the last turn of Reflect. Focus Blast, max roll, 55. This will proc our Citrus. And we get the drop. Jesus. And then Reflect off. That's good. Alright, so we still have Gallade and Gyatu in the back. We are, like, so intensely off script. Alright, this is Heat Wave or Extrasensory? I think this becomes a slow battle for Easy Clap to win. We want to see Heat Wave. Beautiful. And then this will probably be Light Screen. I'm going to go Icy Wind. Cool. So that's Light Screen 1. Obviously, lowers the damage we're going to do here significantly. This thing is a Citrus 2. So now we are faster. I'm going to go Waterfall, fishing for a crit or a flinch. An Easy Clap moment, perhaps? Come on, Easy Clap. You got this, brother. Damn. Okay. This is still fine. I think we still kill with Waterfall. Oh, absolutely. For some reason, I thought the Citrus is going to heal more. That is a dead bird. And this is going to go into Gallade. Make the battlefield smell a little bit better. And this is always Drain Punch. Are we dead to it? We're not dead to it, so this could be Bulk Up. Drain Punch. Don't want to see that. Could be Bulk Up. We go Kingler here, I think? Yeah, I think we go Kingler here. Are we dead to... No. We just go Kingler here. All right, Kingy, what you got? That's better. We don't want to see the Bulk Up move. Bulk up definitely would be a little scary here. Max roll is 36. We attack after, which is nice. Razor Shell crit, of course, bows us out. This might put us in a good health spot. It's going to depend. Max roll Drain Punch is 36. So I think Razor Shell might just win here. KO Crab? Okay. Light screen's gone. That didn't matter. Max roll Drain Punch is 36. I think through this we kill. Yeah. And we are Shell Armor, so we can't get crit. And Razor Shell to 62. Okay. That was completely different from the script we cooked up for that, but we still won. I'm glad at the last moment I decided to bring Whaler and said Whaler was critical here. Togedemaru didn't even do shit. All right. Now we do the Infernape fight. I think we need a particular item to do this. I'm going to say maybe it's Silk Scarf. Ooh, we're almost done this. Let's go to Iced Americano. No, let's jump to the beginning. Actually, I feel like I've heard this too much. Maybe we go back. Let's do a little Pokemon Jazz today. Mix it up. Not the sad Pokemon Jazz. That's better. Yeah, why is this such a melancholy Pokemon Jazz? We won the fight. Why are we so sad? Oh, I don't want to delete that. I just want to hide it. Cool. All right, let's see how the monkey does here. So is it... This thing has, what do we call it? Fake Out Sky Uppercut, I think, with a Scarf. Or is it with a Cherry that we need to bring for this? Nah, I think it's with the Silk Scarf, right? Or Muscle Band, perhaps. 23 plus that is a KO. So let's go Ape with Muscle Band. So export, import, Fake Out Sky Uppercut kills this guy. Then it's going to bring in outspeeds, outdamages. We outspeed Ryoko, we outspeed Ryoko. So it's going to go into Ninjask. So on the Ninjask, we click Sky Uppercut. Yeah, we click Sky Uppercut. Because if it goes into Doug Trio, we kill it. If it goes into Magneton, we just kill it next turn with Sky Uppercut. Yeah, and then on the turn Ninjask comes in, we just kill it with that. Okay. So it's Muscle Band is the item we need. Sick. All right, let's show you the pure power of Monkey. I did do this more too, where like fights like this when I know it's guaranteed, like I have a plan that's always going to work, I spend a lot more time fucking around with the mons we're going to bring or alternative plans. Even though I guess saying that right after a fight where we were saved by the alternative plans we brought seems a little fun, but I need to just trust the calculator more. Like, it's not like it's not going to work. It's going to work. The numbers are true. Okay. I'm not even going to take the time to turn off the sound for this one because we know exactly what's going to happen. See, confidence. Learn about it. Okay. We are going to go Monkey. So this is going to be Fake Out. Fake Out crit, of course. Flinch. Then we're going to go Sky Uppercut. That kills. This is going to bring in U-turning guy. We are always going to click Sky Uppercut. Because this should go into Doug Trio that we should immediately just kill. Because it only knows U-turn. Not going to do too much. Yeah, you're dead. Going to go back into Ninjask. We're going to click Sky Uppercut again. Bah, and then we're already faster. We can just click Mach Punch for funsies. Die. And then this hits us once we hit over and it dies. Cool. I got that one down. That one's easy peasy. See? And you're just saved. I remember that fight being such a pain with Torterra. Well, it's such a pain because that's like magnet pull arena trap. Even if it's not challenging, it's stressful. Because you can lose a Pokemon if you get trapped in. That shit just sucks. Alright. And that's the amount of time you save by going Monkey. Now for the next one. Luxray Intimidate. Special attacker who wants to own Luxray. You're a physical attacker. Maybe one of our grass goons. It is agility. Oh, actually? Then these moves. Flinch. Crunch just lowers something. Ah, this Zingzap flinches, but it wouldn't be clicking that. Yeah, we go Energy Ball, Energy Ball. If we want to manipulate baits too, we could even go like Giga Drain with Leaf. Actually, can we do that? Cool. So this is Lux, Sharp, and Brave. Lily is going to be our lead with Miracle Seed. I assume it's going to bring in Brave. Well, it depends on how low we are. So it looks like this could be Ice Beam from Sharpedo. Can we kill this with Mach Punch? Are we faster when it's +1? Of course not. Muscle Band doesn't get there. We don't have the attack boosting item. It's a speed tie. Are we dead too? Yes. What about you with Mach Punch, actually? Oh, does Hitmontop... This is always going to be Ice Beam. Sometimes Dark Pulse. Oh, actually, this won't come in, right? No, well, no. It depends if we've taken any damage, which we almost certainly will. Even if we heal, we'd have to be healed back up to full. So maybe do click Energy Ball. We'll go depends. Because we do want to bait in this clicking Ice Beam, right? Does Togedemaru own this guy? Oh, it does have CC, so no. This guy's very slow. It's Defiant, so we'd ought to be not worrying about that. Alternatively, is there anything else we'd want to do here? I mean, you would definitely bait in the bird. This would probably try to agility. We could take our sweet time here. This would all be moves making contact too. I guess the question is there a... What's our like safest way of dealing with Sharpedo, right? Dark Pulse flinches could be annoying. Like, obviously, Mach Punches are the way to go. Oh, I guess we could go, like... Yeah. Actually, the move is still the lead we want. We go into Whalern on the Ice Beam. Whalern just literally needs to tickle this guy. And then on the Dark Pulse, they go into Hitmontop, who just goes bop with Mach Punch. Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally it just needs to tickle them. Or, I mean, does Whalern even need to do anything, actually? Because if we go like Muscle Band, Hitmontop, can they just pick it up naturally? Oh, they can just naturally. 80 plus 27? Yeah. So Whalern literally needs to do nothing. Cool. You recommend trying to use Intimidate on this Bravery? Got it, boss. I don't know nothing about what Defiant is. Yeah. Yeah, but I guess going through Whale just stops us from having the pre-poison, which is nice. So we don't get Ice Beam frozen. I guess we could also do it with this guy, right? You don't. If only Overheat. If only Overheat did more damage. We're taking a Dark Pulse coming in, so we should only be dead here to Dual Wing Beat. We're faster. Dual Wing Beat is go. Oh wait, Togedemaru just kills this thing, right? Because Dual Wing Beat's gonna proc twice. Dual Wing Meat's going to make it take a fourth of its HP, and then Zing Zap will pick it up. Yeah, that's perfect. Big delay? Damn. Yeah. Yeah, in my mind, because the internet here is a little funky, because ideally we're going to be moving in about a month. So I'm doing like the shorter streams and trying to get ahead on the content. I feel like my entire life is just trying to get ahead on the content and never getting there. But then after that, I'm going to start doing more fun stream stuff when we know the internet is not delayed. Because we have learned that it is most likely just the place we're at that has shitty internet, not the wideness of Australia. There's a better way to say that, but you know what I mean. You don't mind CC. I think that's this guy coming in case we need to clean up any shit. But Dual Wing Beat does make contact. That'd be crazy if Dual Wing Beat. It's funny that what makes contact is very just like... you just look at the name and you kind of guess. Yeah. Yeah. It does have shit internet. Well, it has worse overall internet. Like, I was looking at internet plans, and it's like, for something that would be like in the base level plan in the US, it's like the super high speed over here. So I think across the board it is slower, but I think the place we're at, it just has kind of shit internet. This coming in, your summers on YouTube are fun. Hell yeah. I'm glad you've been enjoying them, Noel. Nolo. Getting in just before bedtime. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to focus on, getting those out. I had another one today about the crashing out versus shell. Yeah. And hopefully that run and bun full first run video will be done soon, TM. The whole having my computer commit die push me back a little bit, but we're going to get back on the grind. The grind never ends. They would always be baiting CC coming out too. I guess down fan would be doing more damage. I think we're fine. This is literally exactly what I was just talking about, right? We're being like, you've got to trust that the game will be good. Yeah, we'll do this. Hey, I'm glad you've been enjoying those. They've been fun to make. It's like the micro P challenge daily. I should have thought how that phrase comes together at the end. Yeah. Well earned. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised, like, the fights before this, even though those are, like, on the previous level cap, technically, were kind of cooking us a little bit. Or it required more thought than those usual gap ones require, you know? I was pleasantly annoyed by the fact that I had to use more of my brain than I thought I needed to. That's a citrus. That's a muscle band. This is a citrus. This is a citrus. Norman's Split is just very brutal. Yeah. Especially because you don't get any more Pokemon. You just get the one in Altering Cave. Shit's evil. I wonder what we're going to do for the Tailwind battle. I mean, we have 3 Fake Out Mons. Surely we can find a line there, but I hate that battle. I just hate hitting double battle, really. I guess I should also be thinking about Cycling Road Rival. Our Cycling Road lead is probably just Kingler clicking brick, break, and praying. Oh, don't say that. That is just setting up for failure. Because we really don't have a great Cycling Road Rival lead, right? Seismitoad? Ah, that's who it was. Yeah. I knew we were leading with someone funky. And we just click it and hope. It's pretty high odds to screen every turn, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. I think that's what it was. I think I just misremembered. Skill issue. Where to go? Giga Drain here. Oh, let's get game volume pumping. Agility would be the most annoying. Okay. It's not the end of the world. This is always play rough. I don't think we change course of action because of this. Yeah. We're not dead to crit. Crouch. I guess there's overlapping ranges. Okay, fine. Sharp Redacted comes in. We're going to go into... So it's Ice Beam. We go here. It gets faster. We don't care. This is always going to be Dark Pulse. Easy Clap is such a enormous tank. This guy does not take damage from anything. Just the -1 attack. This should be Dark Pulse. Cool. This is then Fake Out. And then Mock Punch. Cool. Alright, Brave Bird. That's one Brave Bird. They're faster, so they should never click agility. This is, we're not low enough to bait return. That is correct. This is always going to be dual wing beat. So we go into Togi no Maru. Bop. It's a good counter the Drake. Timon is a good counter the Drake. Took me a second. I don't think we need to Fake Out. I think Fake Out crit could actually kind of fuck us here. That is... I mean, that should always work, right? So it's taking 1/8 of its health. We can actually 1000% guarantee this because we know how much it's going to take for sure. Maybe it's some weird rounding error that makes this look sketchy. Divided by 8, it's -30. So 122 minus 30 is 92. Zing Zap does... Okay, yeah, Zing Zap always kills. Lowest roll still kills. Sick. Ah, that just looks scary. Because it's like the lowest roll kill, so like if it did minimum, it still kills. I hate shit like that. Sometimes the calc lies. Alright. What else we got today? Triathlete Alyssa. Who's Shalissa? Dum bum bum. Monkey moment? That is, in fact, a monkey moment. Super luck, focus sash, you don't get a chance to move. We could pre-damage, so this is always psychic. Well, it's always going to be psychic regardless, so we don't even need the pre-damage for that. Is there anyone else who wants to do this? Nah, Mach Punch is going to get there. Yeah, we'll just do it with you. Absol. Odd that there's a 2-mon fight here, you know? Kind of hate this Meowstic. Yeah, maybe I get owned by the Meowstic and then it's just like, okay. So, Dark move to kill it, of course. Had the 5-mon this Meowstic. I could say it. Thanks, Entitled Robot. I mean, we could go... It's always Psychic. So we go someone who takes Psychic, baits T-Bolt. If you get Spadef dropped, that would be annoying. Oh, wait, Togedemaru also kind of just puts in some fucking work here. Whalern doesn't... Yeah. I'll go Whale. Well, with a Citrus. What would Infernape want? We'll go I mean, who... Do we have a guaranteed Signal Beam coming from? Nah, the Signal Beam Psychic. And you're a guaranteed T-Bolt. But that'd be coming back, right? Damn, having a dark type here would be nutty. I miss Obstagoon. But anyways, on the T-Bolt, we'd go into Donphan, and knock off Ice Shard doesn't do it. This really is like a, you need to bring 5 for this guy. Togedemaru is a good pivot, / a winner. Yeah, I think it's like this to get T-Bolt. We go knock off to reduce the damage. Then Togedemaru kills it. You're a good potential bring with Signal Beam is Confusion. Yeah. So Dawn, Citrus, Mega, Persum. I think that probably closes this out here. I mean, maybe if we need a little pinch at the end, there's an Ice Shard. You don't mind taking a Psychic. Any other mons who don't mind taking Psychic? Don't mind is maybe an over-exaggeration. Hey! Complete waste of time. Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream went well, homie. We're just out here slowly pushing our way towards Cycling Road Rival. Hope you've been chilling. Do a little save state to make sure we're going back the right way. Yeah, but we are back on the run. So run 1 went all the way, to give a recap for anyone joining us. Run 1 went all the way to Tate and Liza. Run 2 lost 5 to the discharge double. Did most of Winstitute today. Hell yeah. We loved it. A good bit of Winstitute. You're pretty deep in the game then. Yeah. But yeah, run 1 went to Tate and Liza somehow, some way. Run 2 died to on this split to 1 fight because we lost 5 to the discharge double, and then after that we're kind of just playing balls to the wall, not giving a shit because the fight was, I mean, the run was giga fucked. And then everything else was been like early game resets. So this is our 3rd real run. TM. And the first time we've hit Togedemaru too, which rules. I'm very, very, very happy about hitting this Togedemaru here. We're going to go Citrus on this. We're going to go Persum there. And then I guess we could go like Cherry on that in case we're coming in on like a T-Bolt. Well, that's sick. Again, down Winstitute. Hopefully I'll be joining you in the far future. Well, I guess I have to go all the way up to Flannery after Norman. So Cherry, Citrus, 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 Persum, Citrus. Cool. Yeah, but it's going to be a hot minute till we get up there. I mean, hopefully once, because we have a Girder who's going to come online that we're delaying for Mach Punch. Guts Girder with, I think, a great nature as well that we're delaying. That's going to come online. I think it's post-Norman. So, inshallah, we start popping off after that. Anyways, more fights, more nights. Let's get gaming. Cool. Absol, famous rapper. We are going to come in, we are going to click Fake Out, and then we are going to mark you with Sky Uppercut, I believe. Damn, that's another crit Fake Out. Someone check his PC. Sky Uppercut, we needed to do that to break the sash. That guy dies, so this is always going to be Psychic from the Whale. Meow. Psychic into the Whale. We're going to see no crit, no drop. Cool. So then this is always T-Bolt that lets us go into OnlyFans safely. This is to do an exceptional amount of damage and to knock off those glasses to reduce their damage a little bit more. Max roll is 69. That looks pretty damn close to the max roll. We might be able to just finish this off with Donphan. Bolt is 31%. Yeah, I think Bulldoze just finishes off again. Psychic max roll 69. We are good to do that. No drop. We're chilling. Sick. Only been doing monkey runs. My very first run was a turtle run, the one that got all the way to Tate and Liza, because I knew nothing about the game at that point and was told that like that's good for early game, which it definitely was, obviously with how far I got. But then after that, I've been doing monkey. I technically did one penguin run, but that was one that died before it even really got anywhere. What happened is I was very very not 8-pilled, and then I did one run with monkey, the one that was the fuck it we ball run, and then was able to just like zoom through. I think on one stream we went from Watson to cycling. We started Watson's gym like there all the way to beating Cycling Road Rival in one stream, one short stream too. And I was like, okay, wait, monkey's kind of sick because you can just do fights so quickly. Because every damn fight is just, you know this, lead, fake out, overheat. What's your usual starter choice? I do want to use or try out the penguin a little bit more because it's one of my favorite Pokemon. Ooh, Skittles. Some nice 9 a.m. Skittles. I do want to try out the penguin more. One, because it seems fun, and two, because it's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. But shit seems a whole lot harder to use. And getting to the point where it pays off. Excuse me, is a little bit harder. Oh my god. There's poison in these Skittles. Yeah, but what's your starter philosophy on that? Let's get this swapped over. Reset that job. Is this a monkey outspeed one tap? It's going to be real close. I don't think we get there with the muscle band. 20, 69, not quite. Just going to be nuzzling and setting up screens. Also, a funny monkey guy. The funny monkeys just do fun. No, yeah, no, there is just an enormous delay. I recently moved to Australia, and the internet is suspect, to say the least. I mean, we could do the baby. I guess we probably just do the baby. The baby strategy. Get rid of Bubble Beam. Actually, do we get rid of Bubble Beam here? Probably get rid of Muddy Water. When are we ever clicking Muddy Water with that lower accuracy? That shit just scares me. When do you get a better water move? Do you? I guess it's Surf. A million years down the road when we get that, because we want to give you Brick Break. Because, I mean, this guy can't kill us, right? And we just Brick Break it 4 times? Yeah. Does Muscle Band get us to a 3-hit? Not that it really matters. Gets it close, yeah. And we could always Mud Shot at once, too. I don't think that makes a major change, because we're still just going to have to kill with Brick Break. Do we get rid of Bubble Beam or Muddy Water? What's the bigger difference? Slash, do we have... We don't get the Zoom Lens for a hot minute, right? Where are you, lenses? Oh, no, we do get the wide lens. Which would that make... 1.1. That would make it completely accurate. Also, we have to go pick that up. Maybe do get rid of Bubble Beam. It does kind of suck locking us into an item in a situation. We're going to have to put Brick Break on this guy anyways. What do we want on this guy for Rival? I mean, that's actually coming up a lot sooner than I thought it was. Yeah. Is it muscle band? I think it's probably just muscle band. And you pray it doesn't click expanding force. What a stupid fucking Pokemon. What do we even do to pick it up if that... Oh, I guess they... Yeah, we probably just have to bring in Infernape and kill that. We probably go over Bubble Beam then. Alright, but I think that's probably our lead for this fight. Didn't realize how close Rival is. Yeah. So, Patch with Pheasant, Rat, Jump. Well, gross. Thanks for popping through. Appreciate the raid, big dog. Where do I go? Because I mean, making a 4-hit versus 5-hit doesn't really matter. I mean, it's probably just going to, like... It's most likely just gonna screen. So I guess I can just go Citrus in case it, like, bites. That's gonna bait in faster, potentially Okos if we've been bit twice. This is not going to be doing burn bait, so that's not going to do jack shit. Almost always sees the kill. Yeah, so we expect to see, like, Jump Bluff coming in here. It's good Jump Bluff if they come in here. They're always going to kill. Seed Bomb, Acrobatics. Someone who owns this guy. Not quite own. Ooh, actually. Never melt. Yeah, we just would need to not be getting spored. Yeah, I guess our HP does matter a little bit. I mean, most of the time. We'd have to get bit twice for it to matter. So I think we go Mamo, never melts. To kill the Jump Bluff. And then they would bait in slower, faster, get out damage. They're faster, they get out damage, so this would bring in the Pheasant. Let's go into this guy, and then probably Donphan as a backup. Yeah, both of them kind of own this guy. The annoying thing about this guy is that they get crit. It is just better to be Donphan here. Well, maybe it's like going on that, and then on the Night Slash, we go into we go into Donphan for Ice Shard moments. Yeah, because then they can't get crit. So we go Togi with a Citrus, Don with a Citrus, GMO Monkey. Yeah. I just, instead of, like, the Monkey's the only thing we GMO'd, I just decided to, because we were resetting for a while, and it's like, we're going to just GMO the Monkey anyway, or we're going to get a Monkey anyway, so. It just felt like a waste of time to reset for it. Especially because you're building a run off of it. You're like, okay, I don't feel bad about that. But I do understand the, like, people who go a little bit back and forth on this. Are we never dead to any move from this? Stomping Tantrum doesn't. I guess we'd be afraid of, like, crit in the quick attack. Let's figure out Mach Punch with Muscle Band. I think we bring both Hitmon and Monkey in the back, and then one of them is able to finish this up, depending on what we're baiting / what we're fearful of. Because we could also, go into the quick attack. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're gonna go all that jazz. Yeah. Okay, we go Toad lead. Bum bum bum. Bum. Monkey. Mammoth Swine. We're bringing this guy. We're bringing that guy. Who's the one we're swapping? Top. Can't forget about Top. So, actually, we should just put that back in the bag. So we're not messing up baits. Citrus for you. You already have a Citrus. I think it's probably best for you to have a Citrus as well. Cool. Yeah. I definitely understand resetting for it. what I tried to do, and I think I want to say my first like 2 runs I didn't do it. What I tried to do is like reset for one that's close, but even just resetting to get the right nature was taking forever, and I was like, this isn't entertaining content. This, for me personally, doesn't really display any skill, like my patience. But I do understand, like I understand too, wanting to get one that's like close to, that's not just perfect 31s. Yeah. But I do definitely understand that. And I honestly don't blame people for GMOing, or at the very least picking their first mons too, like picking their 6-pack. Like, I wouldn't completely be bad about that, because again, you're building, especially a game like this, you're building a huge run off of it. You're spending a lot of time on it, so I don't get it. But I personally just GMO my first guy and go with what we get. But yeah, I see what people are saying. I think there's a lot of valid opinions on that. Only valid opinion out there is not using rare candies. Or invalid opinion is not using rare candies. That I think is silly. Because grinding, again, for me, a lot of these questions come back down to skill expression. Like, what does grinding level 1 Pidgeys show me to you? That just shows more of a time thing. And I think depending on the issue, the skill expression of it is different. But I think especially rare candies, you're not proving anything to me by grinding level 1 Pidgeys. Plus, it doesn't make good content either. That's the thing too. Those are the two sides of it in my mind. Also, let's swap over to game audio for this. Boom, boom, bop. Bing, boom, bop. Get that going. Get this going. All right. We just want to see a bunch of screens and a bunch of punches. Super Fang is the only way this guy hurts us. Screen. Thank you. Bop. Screen. Bop. One more screen for fun. Bop. Okay, another screen. Bop. Okay, cool. We got the best scenario there. Holy moly. Ugh. I guess the scary thing here, though, is this always Seed Bomb or Spore? Because this could sometimes not be Seed Bomb. We could go... What does Infiltrator do again? Ignores screens and such. Okay. So this is... There's a chance that this is Spore. So what I think I'm going to do here is go Monkey. Because if this is Seed Bomb, we're fine. If this is Swords Dance, we're fine. Okay, cool. Sick. Alright, we are faster. We're going to click Overheat, and we're going to kill. Beautiful. Yeah, we just didn't want to get caught lacking by a Spore. I believe this is going to go into the Pheasant, baiting the same move. Because they're going to be slower but out damage. Cool. This is going to be either Focus Energy or Dual Wing Beat. Does Dual Wing Beat see a kill? Sometimes it does, so we expect to see some Dual Wing Beat here, which we'd prefer, so Cookie just, like, chips the hell out of him. Focus Energy is fine, too. While we're here, we're going to click Fake Out. This is Super Lock. This is a Night Slash that always crits. Honestly, we could just swing with Zing Zap. Like, there's nothing against swinging with Zing Zap here. Let's go back over here. I just want to punish the stupid Luck Bird. Knock off is the highest damaging move, so we're going to click it. The Wing Beat max roll is 42. That's not going to proc our Citrus. That gets it off. I think Togedemaru picks up the kill here. This is always the Wing Beat. Yeah. even if it does like double crit. I think like Iron Barbs plus Iron Barbs plus Fake Out plus L plus Ratio, I think wins it. Maybe I'm getting a little bit cheeky here when I don't need to. Or I guess additionally, like Fake Out plus... Yeah, it's not going to get it, unfortunately. Night Slash will make it kill itself. What do we need for the Raichu in the back? Who do we want? Guess we could go... What are you baiting without that? Did I goof a little bit here? No, we can go back in the monkey safely on pretty much every move. I think I'm going to go... Or we did the crit Night Slash. Because it might actually be better to just stay in, right? And crit base damage Stomping Tantrum doesn't kill monkey. I'm trying to get a little too fancy with it for no particular reason. Night Slash crit does 55. Yeah, we just click the damaging move. Cool. Yeah, I've never done goofed in my life. Anyways, this is going to be Stomping Tantrum every time, which we can just go into monkey on. Monkey Stomping Tantrum crit does max 78. Ouch. It gets burned. It has guts. That's why it's not scary. We are going to be faster and click Sky Uppercut, and it dies. No need to... This is going to be Quick Attack? Why not Quick Attack? Does it see kill with Stomping Tantrum burned? I guess it does, right? Yeah, so that's why not. Cool. Alright, not too shabby. How many fights we got till Rival? 1, 2, 3. Might be a good stomping point to give us a few battles to warm up tomorrow for Cycling Road Rival. Got a nice little stream in here today, a couple hours getting back into the saddle. I am a little bit behind on doing short stuff, so probably behoove me to get back on the grind instead. You always got to be on that grind set. Anyways, gamers, appreciate you tuning in today for another Saves Untitled stream. If you enjoyed what you got to see today and you want to check out some older VODs, you can go over to the VODs channel. New short out. I don't think this is the short from today, but still a fun little run and bun short if you want to get some info from that. And if you want some Emerald Kaiser content or some longer form stuff, go check out that. Anyways, gamers, I've been your good pal, Saves Untitled, your best friend, no parasocial relationship found. And I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your night, rest of your life. Hasta mañana.